Hello, hello, hello! Look at you guys, how keen are you? Marcy, and I would never give you a timeout, even though I might threaten. Angus, good evening, sir. We are equipped, we have coffee. I'm assuming we're live. Give me a yay or an A. Are we live? Are we kicking? Let's have a look. I think we are. I think we're all up and running. Hello, David. Good evening. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hello, Juan. Grand Turn Master Poops. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to steal that, Angus. Thank you very much. Yes, we are live. We've popped in a quali as we normally do just before we turn our laptop off from the real job and real work. Jeff! Good evening. So we're up against it. We are split 2, courtesy of my win at Watkins. We've leapt up a bit. Good evening, Mrs. Sauce. So we're in split 2, and sadly, despite the practice with the Sim Cafe on Saturday evening at Barcelona, we qualified P21, I think it was. No, we've dropped down a bit. We're P24, car 14. So not great. We do have a recognisable name up towards the top of the grid here. Mr. Bolt. So we're right down in the mix. Not feeling confident at all, Jeff. But it's much more entertaining being in the gutter, slogging it out with the boys at the back. You never know what might happen. So hopefully some
30 seconds.
Some entertaining battles will happen. We will see. Oh dear, David, has it not been good then? Inside dives at turn 1, isn't it? Isn't it, Jeff? Don't you win all races at T1? Good evening, Mike. Big wavy hand to you too. Eddie the man flu survivor has arrived. Look at you all pouring into the chat.
Stay double file.
Well, I'm glad about that, Juan. I'm glad about that, because you're certainly not going to get anything like racing. But we'll see what we can do. We're sort of, I think low 45 was our quali pace. And I think we could do a little bit better than that, so we can get into the 44s, I believe. And hopefully that's good enough to get us somewhere up the grid. From this position, if we can claim a top 20, we'll be happy. If we can claim ourselves a top 15, we'll be absolutely delighted. So let's see how we go. Oh, Eddie, I've not watched the video yet, but I did watch it on his stream, and it was quite something, wasn't it? Alright, no carnage, no carnage. Brakes, everybody. What are you doing behind me?
Clear on the right.
Crazy man, up the inside.
3 wide.
Yeah.
There's a slow car ahead. All clear. Clear on the left.
Don't have a lot of choice there, chap.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Can potentially nick a couple here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Clear on the left.
What is this lunacy? This isn't community racing, is it?
Clear on the left.
This LFM is utter madness. How are we still in one piece? My word. Get around that corner. I'll catch up those messages in a minute. Has it all calmed down yet? God, blimey, what a first lap that was. Yeah, that was just a threat, Marcian. A blind threat. Don't you worry about that. I've just noticed we're up to P19. We'll take that. Cars off. Left. Woo! I only finished work 10 minutes ago. No need for all this mayhem.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's a very eager beaver behind me. Sorry, Eddie.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We'll let him go, but he's keen to die, isn't he? So. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Don't make me sing. See, that's what it feels like, mate. Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Relinquishing places really without a battle. Playing a long game. Playing a 25-minute game. Oopsie, bit deep. Bit deep again. Well, what's going on in the chat then? We've got straight. Not much, we're all just singing songs by those things. Tiny bit deep into there. Not helpful. Come on, Poop. Let's catch back up with these boys in front. We won't be catching anybody like that. Dive at the inside coming. He had a sniff. He had a little look. Did the sand man, as I'm now going to call him. Just a pea sand. Angus, it's not bad. It doesn't rhyme, but it's not bad. Yellow flags, yellow flags.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, followed him. Right, we're back to P19. It's not the sausage to be chewing on. Oh, quick swig of coffee. Yeah, can't you just put a sign on your door there, Angus? Dealing with poops. I'm sure people will understand. Come on, let's put a proper lap in. Start gaining on this boy in front. Done it again. Too deep. Too early. Oh, car off track. Watch yourself, mate. Oh. Alright, what's the cars in front doing? Got it on the wrong jobber. 145.2s. We can go that quick. Nearly had a fellow Ferrari up my back end then. That Ferrari behind me definitely wants a piece of me. Oh, deepy, deepy.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
Sorry, chat, I'm being totally ignorant of you guys, aren't I? Not missing much by the looks of things, though. Just Eddie being Eddie, I think. I know, David. Absolutely disgusting. Big time streamer as well, apparently. Terrible way to treat my chat. Comes a Ferrari.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's pretty good side-by-side stuff like that. Wasn't giving it up. Not putting a proper lap yet. Oh, we've got a drive-through for the car in front. Up to P17. I think the Ferrari's going to make his move about here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No sooner did I say P17 than we're P18. Excuse me, behind me. Is your braking point there a little bit? Excellent, you've got your coffee. Angus throwing at customers. I don't condone that. Jeff's washing his hands. Sure he's washing his hands, not his hair. He's washing his hair. I've lost him for the evening, haven't I? That must take some upkeep.
There's a slow car ahead.
Slow car ahead.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Slow cars, yellow flags. What on earth is going on here? Some cracking rejoins went on there, I think. Yeah, as you can tell, Eddie, it takes me just a few seconds to do mine as well. Fun and games up ahead. Somebody's going to come off worse. Here we go. Fun and games.
Car on the left.
He's got the inside. He's alright.
Clear on the left.
No, Ferrari. You're miles back, you absolute loon.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Hold your brakes, everybody. Oh, get it on the track. Oh, well, that was disappointing, chat. That was a crazy move from that man back there. At least it felt like a crazy move. Now this is split too, Eddie. We'll keep going, don't you worry about that. Oh, hang on. I'll say good evening, Rodney, but you're going to have to wait for your salute. Got that all sorts of wrong. That's a bit of a shame, that was. That was a good race up till that moment. Right. There we go. That's for you, Rodney. Let's see if we can give ourselves a little bit of confidence and put in a half decent lap time, shall we? And hold on to P23. No, too deep. Rubbish. For those of you that haven't seen, I've put a poll up on YouTube for Friday. It's nothing too complicated. One of two choices you have. Though some of the guys in chat haven't quite grasped that concept. We've had, I think it's somewhere in the region of about 4,000 votes so far. So the choice is Friday evening we stream some more of this, or we jump into iRacing and do some MX5 races. I've not looked at the schedule yet, so I'm not quite sure how it'll work. And I think so far, from the 4,000 votes we've received, I think iRacing is just pipping ACC, just a tiny bit. So don't forget to have a little look at that poll. Cast your votes. I know it's voting season, so if you're not going to vote Conservative or Labour, vote poop. And let me know what way you want to go. Yeah, Eddie, as I said, the choices are iRacing or ACC. We've already had AMS2, Automobilista, and one vote for Angry Birds. personally voted for Angry Birds shall remain nameless Martian. Good evening, Dan. Dan, you've missed all the action. We were in P1 in split 2, and then we got dumped off the track by a rather rude Ferrari. Don't go back in the stream, of course, and check that, because I might be lying. We may never have been P1. But we were ahead of P23, which is where we are now. Why don't I go into first gear? Don't go to first gear there. Stop it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, how many times am I going to go too deep at that corner?
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Yes, we want yellow flags, we want slow cars, we want broken cars. Anything to move us up the grid a little bit.
Yellow flag is at all.
Bit of iRacing for Eddie. iRacing in the MX-5, that's the Mazda, so it's a bit like proper racing, just slower. And I've not done any iRacing for a number of months now, so watching me bed back in could be interesting.
Slow car ahead.
Do not go too deep into this corner. Better! Or too wide on exit. That doesn't help either.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap.
Leader's on the final lap. Final push. Let's go. iRacing's got the what, Dan? What do those F stand for? I don't want to say it out loud. What's the FF 1600? Is that an open wheeler or something? Oh, Angus. I would say I feel your pain, but I'm not trying to stop. But I can't imagine. Oh, go on, Beamer.
Clear on the right.
Crikey, man. The Formula Ford. Alright, Dan, we might have a look at that on Friday, then. Like I say, I've not checked the schedule for the races yet. But we might be able to jump in and do an MX-5 race and then jump across and do one of those. It's payday Friday, so thankfully I'll
Car on the right. Clear
be
on the
able to
right.
purchase a couple of bits at £500 a go, whatever it is.
The leader has finished the race.
iRacing, the most expensive game in history. Yes, Ian, this is live, mate. What's happening? Is there too many streams for you? Just not used to it, that's what it is. It's Jeff's fault. Jeff's making me do it. Alright, there we go, look.
Right, mate, great stuff. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy, take it out.
That was a bit disappointing in the end, that race. It's going to be a loss of ELO, probably a loss of safety rating. Catch up with a bit of the chat. Much. Eddie wanted Mario Karts. I'm a bit good at Mario Karts, Eddie. Golds everywhere on Mario Kart. Yes, I echo that, Dan. Well done, Angus. As a smoker, I appreciate how difficult it is to knock it on the head. I've tried several times. Of course, I do give up most nights when I go to bed until the following morning. Right, let's have a little look at what happened there, because we were going all right. Pop the HUD on. Change the camera angle so we can see the massive dive. Where were we? So about here. Yeah, P18 we were there. Alright, so it's back here somewhere. Right, so we're sat in P19 at this point. Oh, we weren't. Where is it then? Is it back there? Ah. I think it's this chap here, this red Ferrari. Oh, this was a good little bit of racing here. Look at that, side by side. Giving him room there, both being a bit respectful. That was nice. No, Ian, no sneaky 3 AM ones. Eddie, I think if I'm ever going to quit, that's the way I'm going to do it. It's got to be cold turkey. Start sucking on a douche flute. Yes, Mr. Sauce, I've often said that as a smoker, if you only actually have one, when you really, really, really need one, you probably only have about 3 of them. So where's this massive dive bomb then? It was into this corner, wasn't it? Was it that one? No. Yes, I've heard that, Ian. That the craving never really disappears. Right, this was it, I think. Look at this mayhem. Yeah, there. Is that a little bit of a dive on his part, peeps? What are we thinking? Yes. A little bit unnecessary, wasn't it? Yeah, Dan, I think there's a lot of us in that situation, mate. We probably don't even realise it. And I would have thought that's potentially an even harder thing to give up. Well, Angus, that's as good a reason as any, mate. Yeah. Yeah, he's been to see Coach Jeff, hasn't he? Right, so I should think the results are in. Oh, we've taken a 40 elo hit. Ouch. We still managed to gain a tiny bit of SR there, though. Only 0.04. So we're now down to 1802 elo. Which is about right. I consider myself to be around about the 1700 mark, I think. I think that's where I belong. Oh, don't tell me that, David. Couldn't compete in split 2. What am I ever going to do in split 1? That makes sense, though. The 6 o'clock race is the 45-minute one, isn't it? Where is that this week? One that I'm avoiding. Donington Park. I've never driven it. So there's every chance. Oh, look, we're going to be split. No, we've just dropped to split 2. Look at that. We're car 5 in split 2. But that doesn't really mean a thing. Oh, well, I'm sure Jardier wouldn't have been too concerned about poop. Yeah, what's your elo now, Dan? You're relatively high up there now, aren't you? You're a 2k plus man, aren't you? Come on, split 4. (1966). That's got a nice ring to it. I think England won a footballing trophy in that year. Hello, Fipsy. Fipsy, the lead has been ordered. I'd just like to openly thank Fipsy for his PC advice. He's a good man. I can drop him a message anytime. He throws me the answers, chucks links at me for where to get stuff from. David, been there, done that. Ah, what I was saying about Fipsy, I'll take it all back. Sent me a link for a £3.50 lead and now he wants 200 quid. That's not right, is it? Look at this beautiful livery. Don't look at that bit. I should say King of Watkins lower splits on it. It's not a special cable here. It's just so that I can... I've had 2 terabytes of memory sat on the side for God knows how long. And it's a SATA lead, I believe, Fipsy, if I've been educated properly. Eddie's voted. Go on, Mrs. Sauce. Don't say much, but when you do... Yep, so this lovely livery that you're looking at now, which is the reason I drive the Ferrari most of the time, is because it's got this livery on it. It's courtesy of Rarish. I never see Rarish in my stream, actually, to be honest. But that's probably because I didn't pay him for this livery. Grand Turd Master. That's the one, Angus. Well, I'm not worried about that initially, Pips. Just to have it on there as another drive, and I can... I mean, the reason I need it is for my iRacing, because my memory is so small, I can't actually install iRacing, so I need to get that memory in there before Friday, so that I can get iRacing on there and I can just run it from the other drive. Mrs. Sauce has her head in a game the majority of the time. What games are you playing there, Mrs. Sauce? Come on, educate us. What's the handheld game of choice? Angus, I'd agree if I knew what a canard was. Ian, that might be because I've stung him. Maybe he's been stung too many times for people just saying, do me a livery, and then saying, cheers, Rarish, and running away. The canard is the flap at the front of my car. Oh, these bits. Oh, Mrs. Sauce is a Call of Duty player. I used to play Call of Duty. I used to declare myself to be the worst Call of Duty player in history. See, look at you, like, educating me in the chat. I believe I'm one of the few streamers and sim racers that knows absolutely nothing about cars. Oh, Eddie, now I know. Now you're talking my language. Right, are we? I think we are. We're in. We're in and we're ready. Split 2 again. If that's the case, Angus, I need bigger canards.
Green light.
Right, here we go again with car number 8 in this split. I don't think that means a thing, to be honest. Let's get ourselves into the 144, shall we, for quali. There we go. Look at this. We've got 12 people in the chat. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. As soon as I say that, we've got 10 people in the chat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Dave is happy now. Door 25 is split 4. You were bottom of split 3. How many people have registered in the last 2 minutes? There's not normally anything that pushes the front of my car down, Eddie. Though I get what you're saying. I've just got that now. Because I'm underneath it. Gotcha. Oh, yes, I do, Dan. Yes, I do. Look at Angus go. He knows all about this stuff. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves straight out. So we're not queuing up for too long.
Green light, go, go, go.
There we go. Only 4 people in front of us. Yeah, Dan, I've got an 11-year-old boy, and he hasn't really got the attention span to do movies, but when he's in the mood, I desperately try and introduce him to all the classics from when I was a kid. You know, your Back to the Futures and stuff like that, you know. I mean, most of the time he's just sat there playing FIFA. But Angus, I'm starting to think you're just showing off now. Yeah, it is, Dan. It is quite nice when he can get his head out of his PlayStation. Be playing games all the time. Who'd do that, eh? Oh, we've got boys of a similar age, are we, Rodney? And Angus, I've told you a million times, don't apologise. You should never, ever feel the need to apologise. I was merely pointing out that you're far more knowledgeable than I am about these things.
Like that. Good job.
And it's quite right, Angus. When you know something, you should be keen to share what you know. Otherwise, we all stay stupid, don't we? I've got to be honest, chat, that felt like a reasonable lap. So it's probably not. 45.6 is not great, is it? Right down when I was 11, nothing like that ever existed. When I was 11, I was walking the streets, knocking on my mate's door just to see if they were in. Only to be told they left 15 minutes ago to go and call for me. No, actually, that's all lies. That's me. That's pretending I had friends when I was a kid. When I was 11, I'll tell you what I was doing. I was just getting into snooker. That was my youth. My failed attempts at becoming a notable snooker player. And I guess for my American friends, you're probably sat there thinking, what? What's snooker? It's a rather popular cue sport that we've got over here in the UK. They were marathons back then, Juan.
Your lap times are validated. Please try to stay on the track.
Rubbish. Crikey, they make you play snooker in gym class? What are you thinking of the same thing here, Angus? It's not much of a workout, snooker, I can tell you.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, so snooker was my life. I did a bit of running as well, Dan. I was a reasonable runner. I probably enjoyed running more than I did snooker. But I was incredibly fortunate as a young boy, when I look back. So my dad was a professional snooker coach, and we had a full-size table in a shed in our back garden. So I had all of the opportunities.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Unfortunately, didn't have any of the maturity that was required. You know, and I reached a good standard as well. I made my first century break when I was 13. Got a highest break of 135. And then I discovered boobs and beer.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That's where my love of snooker disappeared. But I think there's a great many sporting sob stories out there, where we had opportunities when we were young, just didn't realise the opportunities that we had. Oh, playing football is soccer. It's my 11-year-old's life. If he's not playing it, he's playing FIFA on his PlayStation. Every time he talks to me, it's about football. God, this has been another very poor performance, hasn't it? Oh, we're P26. This is dreadful. 1:45.6 is our best. That's shocking. See if we can't put that right, shall we? Am I making you all reminisce about your high school days? Right, come on, we want 7/10 at least.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Not like that.
Some light damage on the front. Box is left.
Yes, I do, Juan. Try and put it to the back of my mind if I can. Hi, Angus, you had your own snooker club. Wow. Well, snooker is a rare thing, I believe, in the States. That was an angry smash it into a barrier, Dan, that was. I gave away a 144 there, which would have put me round about there somewhere. But that's alright, we'll start in the gutter. Yeah, how did we get on, Juan? I can't remember. I must have messed it up somehow. I normally do. A couple, drop that down one, a couple, each bit. Yes, Rodney knows. My boy's bedroom, Rodney, is just covered in football shirts. All pinned up on the wall. He's an Arsenal fan. Where that came from, I don't know. He reckons it's because he liked the gun. I think it's because it's got the word arse in the name. I smashed it first in. You don't mean I smashed it as in I was brilliant, do you? You mean I smashed it up as in wrecked the car? I know, Rodney. Where did I get them from? I mean, that's alright if you live anywhere near, like, Man City or Manchester or Liverpool. We live in Portsmouth. We're 70 miles away from Arsenal. The only live games he ever goes to watch are Portsmouth matches. So he should be a Portsmouth fan. Back up in the Championship. Come on, Pompey. Kiss the wall, Juan. I think you might be being polite. I don't often kiss the wall. I normally miss it by a mile or smash straight into it. I must say, Mrs. Sauce, I'm secretly a bit of a Liverpool fan. That's all I supported when I was a kid, because that's when they won everything. But you're going way back, you're talking about the times of Kenny Dalglish, Graham Souness and Terry McDermott, all those legendary types. Because I'm old. Look at this, I've just seen we've got 13 people in the chat. Last time I said that, they all disappeared. 13 people in the chat. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you very much for popping in and coming to say hello, even if you're not saying hello. Philip, yes. And what a way to introduce yourself into the chat. Good year for Pompey. Of course it is, Philip. You can come back again. Let's go. 16 people in the chat. Look at this. Well done, David. P8 is a good effort. I mean, what I will say is I could have qualified P8, but I fancied a race from the back of the pack. Which is why I qualified P23. It's got nothing to do with my lack of ability. We just like to start at the back, in the gutter, watch the carnage happen ahead of us, slowly move up, and finish in the top 15. This is what I'm predicting. I don't know if anybody heard that. Then some motorbikes were whizzing past the window at 500 miles an hour. Accident looking for somewhere to happen, as my dad would have said. Oh, Chelsea supporters. Chelsea's like a swear word in this house because he's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, they would. Thank you, David. I'm going to need it, mate.
30 seconds.
Philip is an O's fan. Is that an Oxford fan, Philip?
20 seconds.
If so, I've got a bit of a big soft spot for Oxford. It's my birthplace. I was born at the John Radcliffe. Good evening, Warren.
Go in double file.
Oh, Orient. I've got no relatives in Orient. I wasn't born there. Thanks, man. This could be a good race, actually, this one, because I know I'm a bit quicker than qualifying position, even though I'm not really showed it. So, we'll see see how many places we can make up, shall we? Starting P27 we're in. Proper in the gutter. Play up, Pompey. Good evening, JPS. How are you, sir?
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So all them crazies go. And to be fair, that's a relatively clean turn one there. That's not bad at all, chaps. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a little pat on the back. And off they go. Strike! Oh dear. Quick into there, have to dab the brake. Mr. Mercedes is going to want some of me.
Car on the right.
Fantastically done, Pete. Didn't panic for a moment then. That beamer behind me must be thinking, you absolute nutcase.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Woo!
Yellow flag, be careful there.
We stick our nose out here. Look at that lovely warm welcome for Warren, everybody in the chat. BMW behind me wants revenge. I can see its angry little face in my mirror. Oh, come on everybody, that's particularly slow around there. That's a little bit congested. This lovely little gaggle of cars we've got ahead. Again, I was a little bit worried about the BMW then. I'd like to get away from him if we can.
But only the fastest lap so far.
Yeah, it does a bit fine, doesn't it? Bit wide over there. Dodgy rejoin coming up. He's not going to get me in. I'm not going to let him. Let's get on the back of these boys and see if we can't make a move into the hairpin. No, maybe not.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just tries to go around the outside. That's never going to work. Go away, Beamer. Go away,
Clear
Beamer.
on the left.
So hard to overtake around here. And I do feel like I'm being held up a little bit, but I just can't get past them. Nah. Sorry, Beamer. Lost a bit of traction there, my friend. Wasn't much I could do about that. Well done for not hitting me. Yellow flag. Put to the floor. Ignore all yellow flags and put your foot down.
Clear on the left.
Sorry, Mr. White Ferrari. That was me ignoring yellow flags. Can you get reported for that? There's a Lexus in front of me. You don't see many of them on the track, do you?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Did brake a little bit early, my mate. Bit of a dive, I know. You'll be wanting that back. It's intense because I make it intense, Ian. Because what I do is I moan about things that people do, and then I do exactly the same thing. But it's okay when I do it. Because as I've discovered, the first rule of Sim Racing Club is it's never your fault.
Well, mate, the process
Well, I'm not sure, Rodney, but thank you. It was a bit of an unintentional one. I'd also like to get away from the Lexus because he will also be seeking revenge. Shout out to P17. I think when I said that in the last race, we got unceremoniously dumped off the track though, so be quiet, Poop. Good, off track. No time gained, I'm alright. No warnings.
warning for exceeding track
Oh,
lanes.
take it all back.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, we're braking marker wrong. I thought, my word, where's that Lexus going? Put my brakes on at the 150. Oopsie. No, Brad, I just got it totally wrong. I mean, what we have discovered is that the Lexus has to brake quite early. So we'll try and take advantage of that if we can. It's too far back for this one. Deep. Got away with that. I am on one more race after this one, Marley. And good evening, Marley. So I'll be finished at about 8 o'clock. Exit stage left. And Marley, well done again on your performance at Watkins the other night. I know you probably didn't finish where you wanted to finish. But bearing in mind where you started, mate, you did incredibly well. very smashed up looking Mustang behind me. Doesn't look like he's been having a happy race.
Halfway mark, keep pushing.
Well, after this race, Marley, I should imagine we'll be in the 1700s at ELO, so probably still be split 2, I should think. I don't know what your ELO is at the minute, but yeah, if you're up there, you're probably quicker than me around here. But then again, who isn't? Whoa!
Clear on the left. There's a light damage on the left of the car.
Oh, I saw that coming. I lose safety rank for that. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, a bit deep. Oh. That looked like an off track to me. No, got away with it.
Car in front in sector 2.
Yes, whoops indeed, Warren. It was a big whoops from the car behind me, that was. Right, let's see if we can't get back on the tyre of this this McLaren. My fastest lap is a 1:47. It's absolutely awful. Mind you, I think we've had traffic most laps, haven't we? Let's see if we can start threatening a 1:45 at least. Oh, yellow flags, we like yellow flags. As long as they're not being waved at us, we don't like them ones. Oh, exit stage right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we nearly hit 44, look at that. It's better. See if we can get that that Delta green. I smell a Dutchman. Good evening, Freddie. How is the wonderful Freddie on this fine evening? Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. I'm doing all right, Freddie. No luck today, mate. We're lacking pace at this track. Though we did start P27 in this race. We're in split 2. So I suppose you could say this is a bit of a result so far. I've caught back up with this McLaren, which would suggest to me that we're a bit quicker than he is. So we need to pick our spot. Or scare him into a mistake, one or the other. Oh dear. It's not going to do it. I think we've got him.
Clear on the left.
Part on the apex. Not much he could do about that.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, Freddie, stop it. You're the best, Freddie. Oh, we've got 4 minutes left. Is that enough time to try and catch those boys in front? Or am I just getting greedy? Uh-oh. Thought I'd got that all wrong. Whew. Every short deserves an herb comment.
Slow car ahead.
Got a car ahead, we like that. That's talking freebie language.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, he is slow as well, look at that. Oh, it's a lap car. That's always a letdown, isn't it?
Yellow flag ahead.
Oh, yellow flag ahead. Yellow flag. What are you doing over there, my friend? Freebie! Deep. I don't want to invite those cars behind me back in.
Losing to the car ahead is 71.
Absolutely full comedy up.
Leaders on the final lap.
We've got one lap left to try and catch that car ahead. He seems to be on a bit of a go slow. So who knows, maybe. Yeah, he's just at 148. We are just over 2 seconds quicker, but we're 3.6 behind. Don't think we're going to get him. I think he must be carrying a bit of damage or something.
Leader has finished the race.
I'll tell you what, chat, if that is a P15, I thought it was 16, but if it is a P15, what result that is from 27th?
Right, leaders. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy, deep lap.
Woo! I consider that one a result, chat. Don't know about you guys. Right, we've got a... Okay, so I've got a message here from Mrs. Pooh. I'm going out to collect empty wine bowls. Then I'm going out to get some more at 9 o'clock. Hasn't she got that wrong? Aren't they meant to be full up wine bottles? That screams project to me, which always makes me nervous for any of you married men out there that have got homes and stuff with a wife. It always scares me when things like that happen. Because what happens is Mrs. Poop gets an idea, and then invariably I get involved because I have to. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Freddie. That was Thank you, Eddie. That was an alright race, that one in the end. Started P27. Finished up at P15. That can't be bad, can it? That's not a bad return on your money. I wonder if we'll get some positive elo for that. I was door number 8, I think. So maybe not. And we are split 2 already in the next race, which is quite handy. Now let's have a quick look, because I think that our man Marley suggested that he was going to jump in and maybe possibly be in the same split as... There he is. Marley is in split 2. Car 19 out of 25. We are car 7. So we could end up having a bit of a race with the mighty Marley. That'd be a treat for you, wouldn't it? Eddie. That's a kraken. I'm guessing you've been married for a while, Eddie. We finished 15th, David, from P27. So happy with that. How did you get on from your P8? So we got a few minutes. Let's bang that, chuck that race back on, shall we? Put the highlights on. There we go. P9, well done, David. Good job. Yeah, I think we probably are saying goodbye to a little bit of elo. Oh, we love to watch a wipeout, David. Seeing if the results are in yet. No, LFM want to go slow. That sounds about right, Eddie. I had a mate of mine said to me the other day that he went out to the pub and then he went out clubbing and he got absolutely smashed. He said, I woke up in the morning with this fat, greasy, hairy looking troll. He said, the first thing I thought was, at least I made it home. Right, how long have we got, chat? I'm going to nip down and grab myself a quick drink. Yeah, for 8 minutes for the next race. So we're going to take a poop break, so to speak. Sounds like a loving relationship, Eddie. Right, I'll be back. that you, David, or me? I can't gain 53, surely. Refresh of the LFM site. Still nothing. LFM is so slow. Right, I'm going to go get a drink. Probably grab a quick smoke. Well done, David. That's a nice result, mate. Chat amongst yourselves for a bit. I won't be very long. You chap. Oh. Obviously, we're all talking about Freddie's upcoming misery. Joy, I mean. There you go. I think Eddie's just summed it up. Oh, and as David's just pointed out, so we've had -6 elo in the last race. We'll take that as a win. So we're down to 1796. We gained 0.11 SR. We'll split 3 in the next one. So I'm assuming that we're going to be in this race with a Mr. Gibbons, our man Marley. I always get the feeling that Marley's desperate to beat me in every race that we're in.
Green light.
I was just a pregnant woman bit. There he is, car 24 in the split is our man Marley. I'm car number 4 in this one. It's just not reflective of my ability at this track, as I've been proving. Yes, towards the late stages of pregnancy, the love of our lives can turn a little bit odd, to be honest. Yeah, I get that, but I always get the feeling it's like a personal vendetta for Marley to beat me in a race, and I don't know why. I think it'd be the same if he was ever racing in a same race as Freddie, you know. But you must have similar pace around here to me, surely. Split 6, David. A bit odd. Understatement of the year. Yeah, well, I'm trying to be polite, Eddie. Well, look, I've got 13 people in here. I don't want to be turning into potty mouth poop, do I?
Green light. Give it all you got.
Let's get out there. Yes, you too, Marley. Be nice when you come across me, won't you? Which you will, I'm sure. If you're anywhere near the 146s, Marley, you'll be beating me. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, JPS. So this is my last race of the stream, everybody. So it's an opportunity to remind you all, I mentioned it earlier, but there's a poll on my page giving you the opportunity to pick what we play on, or what we stream on Friday. When I say giving you the opportunity to pick what we stream, your choices are limited to 2 options. So it's either more of this, or we'll be out there and we'll get the iRacing up and running. I've said we'll be racing the MX-5s, but I suppose it all depends on what the race schedules are, etc. So we can have an iRacing Friday if that's what you guys would prefer. get your votes in. As I mentioned earlier, there's been well over 4,000 votes cast so far. You believe that? You believe anything? Hello, Cynic. I don't mind Barcelona, I've got to be honest. I always feel like I should be doing better around this track. I always feel like I'm leaving time out there. Probably because I am. You can't vote for AMS2, Jeff, I've told you. Not even got it. Too deep. Got away with it. There is no getting away from the fact that it is pretty darn expensive. I mean, there's an awful lot of content on there. Don't get me wrong. And you can pick your route, you know, you pick what you want to do, whether it be road or oval or dirt, etc. But if you wanna do it all, it costs an absolute fortune. You could probably buy yourself a new DD wheel, the amount that it costs you. P1, don't be so ridiculous. You think that's a deliberate choice, Jeff? Because it is a bit retro looking, isn't it? I think the word I've always used for iRacing is it's a bit insipid. I'm not quite sure what that word means, but I heard it once. It sounds about right. It's just a bit dull. And don't get me wrong, the MX-5s are good fun. Come on, Poops, get into the 44s. Stand a good chance of being top 6 if I do that. a better last sector. That was more like it. Yes, we're into the 44s. P6, look, I said, didn't I? I said. Into the 44s, top 6. I said that. How's our mate Marley?
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
It's in there, poop, says Rodney. Love Rodney. My little cheerleader. Got your pom-poms out, Rodney. Little rah-rah skirt. Got pictures of you leaping around in your front room. Give me a P. Give me an O. Give me another O.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Slight improvement.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Only time, not position. Get on, poop. 2 tenths up. Deep. I'll send you a picture if you like, Herb.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I wasn't the best last sector. I was 4 tenths up there. Nearly half a second.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Back up to P8. Marley's still way down there. Yeah, has you put a lap in? He has. I'm sure I'll get a prize for being exactly 1 second behind the leader. Right. Get our fuel up there. It's about right, I think. Did old Coach Dave tell me? 41 he reckons, so we'll go 45. Now, how the tyres looking? Pop down a couple. Pop that up 1. Pop that up 3. That's a cracking quote, Herb. Another one I'm going to steal. Marley, come on, what are you doing in the pits? You should be out there. You can do better than that. That's not a bad one, I think, by my standards. So that's at 44.7. That's getting close to my PB, to be fair. I'm maybe mid 44s at best, I think. So I'm not unhappy with that. We've got a race on up at the pointy end. So we'll see how we go. Could get a bit rough. Positive elo, that would be nice. Get us back over the 1800 with the elo. That's what we'd like. We've got 14 of you in chat. You've been spoiling me tonight, gang. YouTube must really be lacking in content this evening for you all to find your way here. But I thank you all and I'm very grateful. Don't forget to all leave your obligatory like. Apparently it does good things. I'm not sure what. I've got to stop saying how many people are in chat because every time I say it, somebody goes away. Hey, Jeff is my YouTube guide. As you should be, Cynic. A 45-1 is alright. I'll be nagging you soon about shorts, Jeff. Not the ones you wear. Well, P4 for you, David. Good job. Go and get a win. Come on. Door 17, P4. Go on, Realstone. I don't want you coming back in here with sob stories about, oh, I got punted at turn 1 and all that. I want you coming back in here saying, I overtook everybody in lap 1 and then brought it home. We qualified in pole, David. In split 1. No, we didn't. I think we qualified 8th, wasn't it, chat? In split 3. 9th. We are P9 in split 3. Do better than your best, David. Yes, it's like it. Who did a 42.7? Oh, I did. Yes, I did a 42.7, David. Thanks for sitting. Supporting my lies. Well, we'll see. I'll see if I can bring home a top 10, David. You bring home a P1, all right? Right, focus now. Ian, my crew chief, has told me to focus. I'll do my best, Cynic. Last one. Last race of the evening. Let's see if we can bring home a semi-decent result for you boys. If I can put laps in, anything like the quali laps, we should do alright. Hopefully there'll be a couple of disasters ahead of me on that one. Come on, faster, faster.
Green light. Give it okay.
Alright. Oh dear. Slow start.
Car on the left.
Big BMW up my bum. Left a gap there for him, haven't I?
3 wide. Clear on
Three
the left.
wide, we're not right, three wide.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We've done well, chap, we've done well. Got the inside just here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, we've got a race on.
Car on the right.
Kill
On the
Clough.
right.
I've got a report coming in the morning. Cat behind me seems very keen. Go! Good evening, Jay.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was for you, Jeff, that one. I've not had one of them yet tonight. That's my first one. You can't go a stream without a murder, can we? I do like to get a little love letter after every stream. But I then choose to ignore most of the time. Hence why I get reported. I don't do sorries. Yeah, exactly, Cynic. Sorry you're in my way. What's the green? Love it. Brian, you just missed a casual poopy murder. I mean, I'd like to say that I felt so guilty that I waited for the poor chap, but I didn't. Bit wide there, Mr. McLaren. We can't be waiting for drivers, can we, Juan? Fighting for a top 10. Yeah, he stopped too quick, man. I'm not sure that will that warrants an appeal for the LFM judges. I don't think he stopped too quick. bits in their list of justifiable excuses for it somebody at the back end. Oh, McLaren got a bit twitchy then, panicked. I think I worried him. Crikey, that was quite the move behind me. Did you see that? Yeah, you know, Jeff. A little rewind, maybe. Just so you don't feel left out. I mean, it was nothing spectacular. There's no sign of our mate Marley anywhere. So he clearly hasn't been forcing his way through the field. Back behind me looks very keen as well.
There's a talented car in front in second 2. But not the fastest lap so far.
Oh. Ah. Poor chap behind me must be thinking, what is he doing? I was reading chat. But totally the wrong moment, that's what I was doing. Oh dear, Warren. Hey McLaren. Can't only go as fast as these blokes in front of me, can't I? Get off my bum. Uh-oh. haven't done that for a while. Puts me down into the world of Marley. Now we're in the gutter chat. Giving up a top 10. A little bit irritating. See if we can make up another couple of places before the end. Finish on a little bit of a high. Nearly did exactly the same thing again then. Marley can't Marley me, he's too far back. He's 9 seconds behind. So unless I royally cock it up again.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
Thank you, everybody's in the 145s, look. Stop being so horrible. No, don't. It makes me laugh. He certainly has with these guys, man. I mean, we've got to remember that Marley's not actually been doing ACC for that long. So he's forgiven if he lacks a tiny bit of racecraft at times. Says me, the racecraft king. Yeah. Well, and it's a good point you raised, mate. It's quite a change going from GT7 to this silly game. Right, that Ferrari a couple of places ahead is having a torrid time. Eddie! That's nearly another victim for poop. Hello, Patrick. Yeah, it was a bit of a whoa moment, fan, wasn't it? Nicely controlled, though, I thought. I saw what was coming, kept out of his way. Yeah, they're the dynamic duo, alright, Patrick.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Be quiet, Jim. Right, well this little 5-car train ahead of me can't end well, can it? Somebody's going to come a cropper in a minute. What's the betting? It's the bloke directly ahead of me, courtesy of a poop up the back end. No, I messed it up, Patrick. Got my wheels on the grass. Lost control. Poop everywhere, so to speak. Well, I think we got ourselves up to the dizzy heights of PA, actually. Yep, and it was this very corner here. Tyre got up on the grass on the right hand side. Big slide. Down in the gutter. Great dubious rejoin there.
Gaining on the driver ahead is 73.
Is that an instruction, Eddie? Yeah, a little bit late there. Yellow flag ahead. Potential freebies.
Slow car ahead.
That's a horrible place to have to wait. But we'll take that.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Oh, stop spinning it around. You spin me right round, poopy right round. Uh-oh. There's a Marley moment coming. And I've got a damaged car. It's not handling very well. We could be in trouble, chap. This could be the race you've all been waiting for. Ugh. Car is handing like a bag of spanners. Game over indeed, Jay. Thankfully the chap right here hit. Carried on his merry way. Right, Marley, if you can't catch me up, you need more practice. Look at the state of this poor Ferrari. It's been completely pooped. Well, I'm pulling away from Marley, so he must have damage as well, surely. Either that or he definitely needs more practice. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, he got hammered in the first corner, did he? He was nearly in last place. How can he get damaged in the first corner? Just let it all happen, didn't he, surely? Yeah, but what position did he start in, Patrick?
Leaders on final lap.
He time bombed himself. It's one of the things in ACC when you're starting at the back of the pack. It's always best to give up a couple of spots. And just sit at the back and watch it unfold. Marley Kiesel. I dread to think what you guys say about me and other people's streams. I'm going to have to sneak into Freddy's stream at some point, not say anything. Just keep my eye on you two. Going that poop. He's a madman. Did you hear him saying that Marley needs more practice? If there's anyone needs more practice, it's that bloody poop fella. He just goes around the track rear-ending everybody. Does that sort of semi-explain why you don't appear in his chat anymore already? You get fed up with you. Right, it's a bit of a sad way to finish the stream, chat. We didn't want to finish it with a P22. Yeah, P22. That's a bit of a letdown for the last race of the evening. God damn it! That's going to be another dip in Elo. We were going well in that race as well. Right, we'll wait for David before we clock off for the night. Let's see if he brought home the win like we told him to. Well done, David. Well done. Hang on, let me close the screen. Yeah, we won our race, David. It's Jeff's stream. Is that good preparation for my stuff, is it, Jay? The kill clubs. I take credit for kill clubs, you know. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to bring that up. That's turned into a badge and everything. All right, David, I didn't. I won the race against Marley, right? There he is. Yeah, Marley, I understand you had a bit of an incident T1. I think I took 2 people out and spat in myself as well, so I didn't have the best race either. It's a tough track, David. It's a tough track, that one. Yeah, very difficult to overtake. I think Marley was carrying too much damage to catch me in the end, Eddie. I had about 4 seconds in the end. Oh, both the kills were my fault. Both are mine. I'll take full responsibility. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I go onto LFM right now, there might be a little love letter for me. Let's have a look. A little refresh. No, nothing, but it's not updated yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a love letter or a report, one or the other. So if I get a report, Marley, you win that race. You beat me in that one. Right. On that note, well, I'm done for the evening, Marley. I've got to go and eat some food. Go and pretend I've got a family. So yes, on that note, when am I back? When am I back? I'm back on Thursday with some more of this. madness and mayhem. And then Friday, it's looking like potentially it's going to be a bit of iRacing for a change. So tune in for that. Depends, there's a poll out there. I mean, if you want more of this lunacy, you can vote for that. But at the moment, it looks like it's going to be a bit of iRacing. So if you fancy a bit of iRacing, tune into that. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Mrs. Sauce, thank you. Sat quietly in the background. As always, love having you lot in here, chatting away. It's great fun, even if it does cause me to crash. You are my excuse for being not very good. All right. So thank you again, everybody. And I'll see you on Thursday at 5:30, same time.